Hey, what up, guys?
How's it going, guys?
I'd like to say, first off, Andy, I betrayed you.
Yes, he did. Originally, we
Joining
had,
Team Night Shift.
Yeah, we had Team Night Shift versus Team Day Shift, and it was going to be me and Reid doing a review, and then Johnny and Andy later on.
And then I decided, hell, why not have three and leave Andy by himself?
Watch Andy do the review by himself.
What a loser.
This is the
3 on
Andy
1.
edition.
That's some good team battle right there.
Not a fan of me. I'm Andy. So
Welcome, 627.
Yes. Awesome chapter.
I'm going to say it.
Do
I
it.
think that everybody else is thinking it too. Best chapter ever, maybe?
Possibly?
Until next
about
week.
that.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
just ready for a fight, yo. The
yeah.
fight's going to be so sick.
but a lot of stuff happened in this chapter.
Lots.
I mean,
Yeah, it's one of those long time coming
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, it was really... I loved it.
it was one of those chapters where, like, they could have ended it on, like, Sasuke, what's your decision chapter? Like, honestly, like,
Golden week. Wait 2
I mean,
weeks.
I was telling Ronnie
They
in the
did that
car.
last week, right?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I got up to the panel
Enough.
where Orochimaru was like, Sasuke, what's your decision? And I was like, shit, the chapter's over? And I look and I was like, oh my god, it's only chapter page 10, yes! So I'm glad that they explained as much as they did, because I would have been pissed if they didn't. We should backtrack to the beginning of the chapter.
Yeah, alright, so beginning of the chapter, first was pretty much done with the story. And
Yeah, we wrapped up the campfire.
Sasuke was in his head and it was kind of weird how he reiterated. He goes like, so Shinobi does what his
He endures.
endures, yeah, and like still you can see that he's like he was like yeah. He's like first you'll never know what my brother had to go through to get hated by a whole clan and a whole village, not only a clan
Not
but
clan, a village. He was literally like...
a village that a lot of people know that he really loved, which is kind of like
Yeah, and I like that, first off, Sasuke was like, it's funny how the Uchiha, like an Uchiha was the one that actually inherited your will as opposed to anybody else.
Stronger than anyone
Yeah.
without even knowing.
Yeah, and I thought that was a really good way of looking at it, because it really shows that it doesn't matter who it is. Like the second Hokage discriminated against Uchihas, but and all that could have happened to the Uchihas. Like it was an Uchiha who stood up for the village to protect it,
And he was the one to put it on the line and sacrifice himself, basically.
Yeah,
pretty much, no matter if you were Uzumaki Senju,
yeah.
Uchiha, Evil Madara, they still could carry that will. But Madara's way gone, so there's no will. There's no will for Madara.
But I mean, looking at what happens in the chapter, after hearing that story, there was no way. I don't care who you are. Like after you hear that, like if Sasuke was like, "Nope, I'm going to destroy the village."
No, you're right. Leaf still sucks.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I would have just like,
I mean, that's a cool story and all, but
I'm still
I'm
gonna
gonna let you finish. But
I'm gonna burn this village right now.
the Leaf Village is the worst of all time. So yeah, after hearing that story, there was no way, and I mean, like halfway in that story when the first one was explaining it, like I got the feeling that Sasuke was gonna have to like team up.
Well, yeah, like plot device wise, you knew what was going on.
Sasuke's not that much of a dick to be like, nope.
Well,
honestly,
I'm Johnson.
I feel like Sasuke's redemption is one of those things that's kind of been forecasted since way back.
I think since the Kage Summit, you slowly saw the change from good Sasuke to dark Sasuke. And then once when he meets Itachi again, and Itachi's like, I put you on the right path, you still chose to pick the wrong one. I can't make you change anymore. And I was like, I should have been honest with you. And then you really saw, and he said, like, I'll always love you. And that's when you saw, like, oh, shit, I've been kind of an asshole. Like, let me rethink everything.
Because he was going through, like, the way Sasuke was going through.
I'm not mad. I'm just really disappointed.
Yeah. And that's the worst. Like,
Dad.
When your dad doesn't punish you.
Those were the words. Like, I'm not mad at you. I'm
disappointed in you, bro.
The strongest words you can ever hear. Yeah. It's the worst. But, like, like you said, what Sasuke went through, he's like, fuck, he really never had a brother moment until then.
Yeah,
right?
He's like, every other time it was a poke, and, like, you really never knew exactly why he was going with that.
Until, like, Sasuke really went back and thought about it, how every time when he was young, it used to flick him or poke him, and he's like, shit, I was so blinded by this revenge, it really consumed me as an asshole. So, but it's when that one talk really just changed Sasuke, I guess, for the best. If you want to look at it.
By the same token, Itachi was so wrapped up in protecting his brother.
Yeah, well, not even that, just everything. He was
was shielding him from all the shit.
Yeah, true.
Uchiha shielding him from the massacre that he was forced to commit. Like you said, trying to keep him on the right path, but never actually telling him why. But then again, you look at it like, but then again, like, I guess Sasuke's at the age where you could have possibly told him, and we could have avoided all of this nonsense of death, people dying and burning alive and shit like that. But then again, and you know what, I do give it to Itachi for realizing he's like, I should have told you the truth from the start. I should have sugarcoated everything because look what the fuck he did to you. Yeah. You're an asshole. No, that was kind of the mutual, well, not even mutual at that point. Itachi just leveling with him.
Yeah,
being like, you know what, bro?
This is what it is.
I messed up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really sorry, but...
Yeah. My bad.
But I still got you.
I got you.
Another thing I really enjoyed about this chapter, I mean, this whole story, the second Hokage has looked like a dick.
Oh,
like,
can't wait for John's redemption.
And...
Yeah, him turning around this chapter.
He turned around and he's like, listen, he's like, didn't you hate the Uchihas? And I was like, I didn't hate the
He's like, I hated everybody equally.
Yeah, like...
He's like, I just did what's best for the village.
Yeah, I made sure that the village was safe. Like...
I'm just kind of a grumpy cat.
Yeah. I mean, and you understood the second Hokage a little bit better, too, and you understand, like, everyone there, in a way, was, like, or all the Kages, Itachi, Kagami, Shisui, they were all protecting the village, and Tobirama said, like, in so many words, he was, like, basically, if you were trying to protect the village, I'd fuck with you, but if you weren't, like the other Uchihas, they looked like they were scheming. Like, on my shit list. Right, and there were a lot more Uchihas on my shit list, like Madara, than there were that were trying to protect the village. But the people that were trying to protect the village, like Kagami, who was part of Tobirama's team.
Yeah, he's like one of my comrades, my best friend was an Uchiha. He goes like, I didn't hate the Uchihas. He's like, I just had my eye on a few of them.
I just didn't trust a bunch of them.
I feel like if Andy was here, we'd say like a black thing.
Like, Andy would.
That's why I'm friends with John.
Yeah. Keep an eye on him. He's still red though. But you know, like, and same thing with what was I gonna say? Fuck, just went right in. Goddamn Andy.
Yeah, right.
He's still
keep on with the video. But yeah, that was really nice to see Tobirama, and then we can go to the. Everyone got a little I think that's what made this chapter the best. Everyone got their moment to shine. The third Hokage was
even the fourth. Yeah, even the fourth. He's like, you made me Hokage for my short time.
I was gonna go from the first to second to the third, then the fourth. But I mean, we can skip the third and then go to the fourth. And
back to the we're gonna mix this order up.
If you need the safety of that numerical order.
All right. Yeah,
I've never done anything else my whole life. I mean, if you want, but I feel like the fourth had a lot of cool stuff. I'm surprised no one said anything about Obito, like. At all.
Yeah, by the way, you know, this guy, your student is a dick.
He's like,
he's killing everybody.
I don't know if that crew actually knows about Obito.
They don't.
Anyone.
You're right. I don't think anyone there knows.
I didn't know if Kabuto had an idea, but I mean, like,
no, I don't think Kabuto. Kabuto really didn't even know.
It's gonna be great when
it's gonna be awesome when they all meet up.
I think he knew everything except that he was Obito. That he wasn't Madara, what his scheme was, what his plan was.
Why he would get scraped by Minato the second.
Man's gonna Rasuke the fuck out of him.
He's gonna be like, yo, you think I can't?
He's like, wait a minute, you killed me, you son of a bitch? No, let's fuck this guy. Oh no, but it's gonna be crazy when he finds out. He's like, wait, you killed my dad too? I'm like, oh yeah, by the way.
But the third Hokage.
Oh.
I thought it was really cool how he was like, oh man, everything that's happened is my fault. I fucked everything up.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know much about this.
I've been reading stuff, a specific thread on like the Naruto Reddit this week. Someone being like, is it just me or did the third really kind of screw the pooch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a decent discussion about that.
He tried, and I think it's just the way he was. Like, the first was strong-willed and very powerful, so like if shit didn't work the way he thought it was gonna work, he could handle it. The second Hokage had a tight leash on everything.
Yeah,
and the third Hokage was just like,
I think
I want to make everybody happy.
Yeah, the third was kind of a big softie.
Yeah,
I think
like that's why.
Well, like with the fourth, he's like a coup d'état. I think the fourth, if he was still alive, he could have probably.
Yeah, I think things.
I think fourth because the fourth has like he's when it comes to protection, like he's there. He has like that strong military also, but he's a reasonable guy.
Yeah. And
I feel like he would have been that breaking barrier if a giant fox didn't stab him and his wife in front of their child. I think that would have been like, yeah, maybe he would have been of that difference maker, but could have, would have, should have died. We don't know. Yeah.
No, we got a quick nod to Danzo, the third being like, well, I couldn't really handle the dirty shit, so I let Danzo do it. I probably should give him that much.
And then Sasuke's like, I killed
him.
Sasuke's like, he's fine.
He's good. I got him.
You're all good, bro.
You're all good, bro. Redemption has been served.
And I love the Orochimaru, like, when the Force starts off, he's like, and he even gave you the Hokage spot over me.
Instead of me.
A lot of people were pitied me.
Like, oh, you're really mad, bro?
And then
Sugetsu's like, the third's here. Of course I'm mad.
Too mad, bro?
Yeah, Sugetsu is funny.
Like he did fucking experiments behind people's back and mutated. Like, come on, bro.
Imagine Orochimaru's Hokage. Honestly, the way Orochimaru might have won that thing.
Yo, absolute power. It would have been absolute power.
No, because like Orochimaru's on that personal, like he likes know all the ninjutsus and everything, but he would have been able to protect the village. We're talking
beginning of the series Orochimaru.
Yeah,
we're not talking about comeback.
I'm gonna bite everyone's neck and give them a curse mark. Pretty much.
But
mopping up snakes, mopping up swords, the group stuff my tongue.
Who is this guy?
But that would be a cool alternate universe type thing.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, Naruto needs to do like Dragon Ball Z did in that last game. What if stories?
Yeah,
that was the sickest thing they ever did. Like, what if Vegeta went Super Saiyan 3? Or like, what if Broly was like Super Saiyan 3 too? Like, what? Like,
what if the series had been done for about 10 years and we ran out of ideas?
Oh my god!
But still wanted to make video games.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But then another thing with the fourth Hokage, he's like, "Oh, I can finally meet my son," and then he's like, "I have a big present for him" or something like that. Like, I don't know which translation you read, but he basically says he has like a gift or something for a son.
The rest of the Nine Tails chakra.
It might be the rest of the Nine Tails chakra. It might be a move. Not exactly sure.
Might be the complete Rasengan.
Might be knowing his parents for the first time in his goddamn life.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be weird. It's like, I told you before. It's like, yeah, you're wrong guy. wrong.
Yo, that ain't me.
That wasn't me. That was a spiritual me. I guess you would have put it that way, but we all meant the same thing. We love you.
Yeah. And again, with the Edo Tensei, it's the second Hokage knows the seal. So
once he gets full control,
once he has full free reign, like if he can just like unseal himself and reanimate himself.
I don't feel like he's gonna need to.
I don't think so either.
I don't think
they're all on the same side now. They're going to the battlefield. They're going to get shit done.
But
we've
got kind of skipped the part where like the third kind of went to go talk to Orochimaru real quick in private.
Yeah.
He goes like, "What are you up to?"
Yeah.
He goes like, by Sasuke going, you just made a new path for Sasuke, and then like Orochimaru was like,
Kabuto
like, come on,
went down the wrong path, and I felt.
He's like by actually watching someone follow my path to see what they went through. Like he saw how fucked up Kabuto became. But to me, I don't trust this guy for a damn's worth. I still know Orochimaru's like. I still know Orochimaru's up to something.
That's
like
see, I took a way different interpretation.
That's what he wants you to do.
Reid. That's how he gets you, and then he's gonna eat you, and he'll take your body, and he'll use it for experiments.
When I was in Kabuto, thinking about what I'd done.
What does that say we think about what he did without doing it? He just got fucked up things.
That is the eternal timeout that is.
I don't think so.
I do think so.
You see? And then when he backstabs you, me and John like, we told you, bro. Now he just wants your body.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Why does he want his body?
It's like you need to break up with him. He's an asshole.
I feel like what he's gonna do is like
Setsu body.
I feel like he wants Madara's body. I feel like once Madara gets fucked up,
he still wants to shine.
Yeah,
give it to him.
He still wants it. Imagine Orochimaru shining.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying. Problems.
God damn, yo.
Yeah, he'll just wander off. He'll be a sage. He's gonna be a snake sage. He's gonna go learn his jutsus.
I think Kabuto pisses him off about that. He's like, how the fuck were you a snake sage before me?
For 5 minutes,
you think you
a
are
snake sage?
Just because you have your real body.
It's like ain't nobody got time.
Just because you're flesh. Just because you're not made of fucking snakes.
Like snake ooze in a bottle. That was like in there.
I am snakes. I'm snake sage. I'm snakes.
But I think Orochimaru's scheming.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm the first guy to say that.
I think he got his time out. I think he actually had to sit in the corner and think about what he did.
So afterwards, he went in there and thinking like, all right, Orochimaru, you're getting for more crimes.
All right.
That's you too, Sasuke. Like, no.
I was talking to Ronnie about that in the car when we come in here, and it's like,
no.
Yo, Sasuke's gonna show up to the battlefield and be like, hey, and Naruto's gonna be like, hey, and he's like,
sorry.
I was kind of a dick.
But Naruto's gonna be on that shit like, Sasuke's back.
This chapter, we heard the first ever apology from Sasuke.
Yeah, I was just telling. I was like, when have you ever heard Sasuke?
Sorry. He's like,
yeah. Karen shows up. By the way, Called that. Saw that coming a mile
away.
I
saw when she sent to Chakra, I knew eventually they were going to meet up at some point.
And she's still thirsty.
Yeah, right? Mad thirsty. He's like, I'll never forgive you.
I'll never forgive you.
Sorry. He's like, I love you.
He's like, what? Like that? And then
it's like birds of a feather.
But I can't help myself.
Yeah. All I know is that shit right now is about to get real on that battlefield, yo. They're all on the same page. They're about to be like,
that pump up like last 3 pages.
Yo, when they all sat on the top of their statues, like I was like, oh.
Could you imagine if
when Sasuke says, "Let's go," and the first is just like, "All right,"
you're like, woohoo, get the fight again. Like what?
Could you imagine if like mangas like Naruto and stuff didn't do like symbolic shit like. I'm just saying, if I was ready to go to war or something, I would not be like, let's go stand on our Hokage.
No, I'm like, yo, I need my weapons.
Like, yo, where's the door? Like, which way we go? That way?
Which way? We out.
Yeah.
Give me my weapons.
I mean, it's cool that they have the epic poses and whatnot, but I'm just like...
Oh, no. Kishi's a sucker for the symbolism and
the
imagery and all that.
That was awesome, though. I like that.
I like that parallel. Yeah. Don't you see it, you guys?
I think it would have been so much funny if they all, like, mixed up, like, which spot, like, somebody ended on Tsunade's head.
Well, I told you. Well, you know that the first.
This wasn't here.
The first is gonna kind of be pissed when he finds his granddaughter cut in half.
Oh shit!
He's like, "Who did this to you? Who did this?"
Tsunade died.
Because you already saw what he does when he gets mad. Yeah. A totally different guy.
If Tsunade dies and
I think Hirashima's gonna heal her.
It's gonna be. I thought, I was thinking that too, but
he's gonna do like a wood stitch jutsu.
Yeah, like
I think it's already pretty much assumed that Tsunade's gone. She's going to use the last of it, not to pull herself together, but to...
you said pull herself together.
See what I did there? Yeah. Pun City. But yeah, when they show up to the battlefield, you bring, like, these are power hitters.
Everyone's about to, like, just kneel down before, like the gods among Shinobi.
The first, the second, the third, the fourth, Sasuke, Orochimaru. Let's not
you consider Sasuke a god. Like, they just threw Sasuke in it. Sasuke is a god among gods.
No, but, like, if Sasuke and Naruto are on very similar levels.
Yeah, they are.
So,
like, everyone knows, too. Like, they're like, yo, Sasuke and Naruto are not... And they surpassed everyone in this village right now. Like,
if you look at, like, Sasuke's... like eye level, like the Sharingan level, he's able to compete with Itachi with the regular Sharingan. Like he's no joke, and he still hasn't shown us any of his Mangekyou Sharingan techniques. So
other than just like the flame sword,
which is not really even his technique. Like it's like Itachi's that he just like modded,
copped.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting a little tired of him taking everybody else's techniques.
I was talking to John before. I was like, you know what? I feel like I don't know if it's proving yet, but
hey guys, this is Reid. All apologies, the tail end of that chapter 627 video ran into some technical difficulties and we didn't get a chance to sign out properly, so I'm going to do it for us for Naruto Fan FB. I'm Reid, it's been John and Ronnie, it's been a good one, we'll catch you next week, bye.